Are you tired of streaming services that are actually real and provide real services and aren't just a satirical wrapper for the latest iteration of a video game franchise? Well then, BingePipe is for you.
With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a BingePipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever-seeing eye.
The second my BingePipe router went out, a service team was in my home. I didn't even know I had a back door.
I thought the volume was off on my programming, but the BingePipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services, but they reward me if I turn in fellow customers who are not completely happy. Thank you, BingePipe.
Thank you, BingePipe.
Thank you, BingePipe.
Thank you, BingePipe.
Thank you,
Thank you,
BingePipe.
Thank you,
BingePipe.
BingePipe is not being coerced into introducing You Don't Know Jack. BingePipe, snack on this content.
Hey there, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. Is what I'd say if I were in here, but I'm not. Leave a message at the beep. After the game, may I interest you two in our couple's spa package? Okay, let's see what happens.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, welcome to the jungle again and again and again. I think what made Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle so great is that they added a Guns N' Roses song to the name for no discernible reason. Which of these potential Jumanji sequels does not have a Guns N' Roses song awkwardly tacked on to the title? Jumanji Civil War, Jumanji Paradise City, Jumanji Knockin' on Heaven's Door, or Jumanji Back in Black? Okay, what'd you pick? That's correct, for a totally different question. Knockin' on Heaven's Door, Paradise City, and Civil War are all Guns N' Roses songs, so they would of course fit any Jumanji title like an awkward glove. But Back in Black is an AC/DC song. Now, I don't know for sure that Guns N' Roses have been writing their songs with the Jumanji franchise in mind all these years, but it's hard to believe that this is all just some crazy coincidence.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up next, barrier necessities. Suppose Mexico.com put up a paywall. What should the pop-up message say? To view all 7 states, please subscribe. To view all 15 states, please subscribe. To view all 31 states, please subscribe. Or to view all 40 states, please subscribe. And how'd we do? Should have just given a fake email address. Mexico has 31 states. But American spring breakers only know about the state of inebriation.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Why not try flip or flop? And it's not just a real estate TV show, it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read 7 words, and for each one, tell me if it's the name of an Olympic gymnastics flip or the title of a movie that flopped critically and commercially. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a gymnastics flip or a movie that flopped. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Let's go. Hike. Tuck. Fan. Aerial. Sphere. Ishtar. Salto. That was nice and forgettable. Moving right along.
Hydro
Up next, I'm very, very angry. I love competitive baking shows because they combine high stakes, white-knuckled tension with pie. So picture this. Imagine Great British Baking Show judge Mary Berry, mad with power, demands contestants prepare only berry-based desserts. Which of these would Mary bellow?
More trifle, worm! Bring me that tiramisu! Your macaroons are mine!
Or,
another millefeuille, peasant!
let's see how that shook out. The millefeuille is also known as the Napoleon, which makes this your Waterloo. The classic trifle is made from custard, a layer of sponge cake, and the all-important layer of berries. Make sure the sponge cake is soaked in brandy, unless the brandy's gone because some old English lady's been yelling at you all day in a tent. I call this one, there's a spoiler at the end of this question. Lenny dies at the end. Oh, crap, I read the wrong card. That was supposed to go at the end of the question. Okay, how about this? What classic work of literature did I just ruin? For Whom the Bell Tolls, Of Mice and Men, Gone with the Wind, or As I Lay Dying? Who picked what? This one's not your specialty. Yep, George kills Lenny to save him from a worse fate. Yeah, it's a sad ending that is forever burned in my brain because of the weird amount of Looney Tunes shorts that parody that scene. Round 1 is over. The Vegas bookmakers need to see the current scores.
Currently, these players have the same number of points. Weird.
Yeah, I'll make a note of that. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
I feel good about this.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Oh, here's a good one. Shakespearean 3 ways. Based on the events in their respective plays, which would be an accurate round of, oh, let's call it bang, marry, kill for these Shakespeare characters? Bang Hamlet, marry Ophelia, kill Tybalt. Bang Romeo, marry Juliet, kill Polonius. Bang Juliet, marry Romeo, kill Prospero. Or bang Guildenstern, marry Bottom, kill Romeo. Let's see who got it. Yeah, way to be wrong. It shouldn't be this hard. Juliet bangs Romeo, Romeo marries Juliet, Polonius gets stabbed through the curtain by Hamlet. Of course, it all goes very differently in my fanfiction, Polonius, Private Eye. Polonius loves danger, and the ladies love Polonius. Come on, publishers, take a chance.
Hey, question.
We'd like to give you the illusion of control. Would you like a question with air horns or a question about air horns? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. The choices have been made. We graciously accept your choice.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Take a good look at a question with air horns. If I get one of these babies in my hands, I just can't myself. How many compartments does a cow's stomach have? Or okay, who chose what? A cow has 4 distinct compartments in their stomach, or sometimes just referenced as 4 stomachs. 4 stomachs. That'll make a lot of...
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Next, Stephen King is full of it. murderous clown monster Pennywise is at it again, telling the children of Derry, "You'll float too." How else could Pennywise phrase his favorite threat? "Your outward pressure is equal to your density, Richie. The mass of your displaced liquid is greater than your downward gravity, Stan. Your average volume is consistent with Archimedes' principle, Beverly." Or, "Your surface area cancels out your momentum, Bill." What'd you guys pick? Yeah, that's, it. Remember, kids, science is scary. Behold, she's a total Dharma queen. Which Buddhist is living their best life? The one reincarnated in the animal realm? The one reincarnated in the Deva realm? The one reincarnated in the ghost realm? Or the one reincarnated in the Naraka realm? So what'd you pick? Not in this life. This was the one. In the 6 realms of rebirth, the spirits with the most karma transcend to the Deva realm, aka the God realm. And that realm looks good on you. Work it, Diva.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
Try this on for size. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. The doctor, that is.
What's tag?
Sometimes referred to as Gan. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? I love this part. Little Prince George calls his grandmother Gan. No, it's probably more like,
Gan, have some candy for Georgie?
you know, 'cause he's English. Welcome to the attack. Oh, you know what you're doing. That's nice. Here's your clue. The shape of you. I sure hope you're in good mental shape. Good luck. Player one wins! I gotta hand it to you, player one. Squeaking by with a win like a mouse with nothing to lose. Way to go. But keep in mind,
You don't know Jack!
I love.
Binge Pipe is having a rough week, but is still here to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, if you have to ask, we probably aren't streaming it.
I'm Cookie, and to paraphrase my dad, I love you, son. Uh-oh, double trouble. Just don't switch places or anything. I'm easily confused. Okay, let's begin.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, speak directly to God at 3 p.m. Eastern. If God did a Reddit AMA, what question would you expect from Angry Job 42? Did you really ruin my life to win an argument? What's the ETA on getting me out of this big fish? Any chance you can make my wife not be a pile of salt? Or why am I rounding up 2 of every animal again? Hope you like what you picked. Insert banana peel sound effect. Here's the right one. God tested Job's patience with hardships after Satan wagered that Job would turn on God in tough times.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here we have Synchronized Spiking. This is a 2-part question. Ready? Part 1, what year did beach volleyball become an official Olympic sport? And Part 2, what year did I first start regularly watching the Olympics? 1972 and 1972, 1988 and 1988, 1996 and 1996, or 2004 and I don't watch the Olympics because it's boring. So who got it? You will recover from this. Beach volleyball became an official sport in the Summer Olympics in 1996, which, completely coincidentally, is the same year I started regularly watching the Olympics. To be honest, I didn't even have a television set before 1996. Well, I did, but it didn't have beach volleyball on it, so it was just pretty much a fancy paperweight.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Here's one I like to call High on Mount Doom. And this is the one question to rule them all because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a location mentioned in the Lord of the Rings books, a cannabis store in Denver, Colorado, or both. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Lord of the Rings, a cannabis store, or both. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Okay, let's do it. Golden Hall. Frosted Leaf. Gladden Fields. Trenchtown. Green Dragon. Eagle. Farmer Maggot's Field. Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. But player 2, you just plain sucked at that dis or dat.
Binge Pipe customer retention protocol has been activated.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Screwing during a question may...
Fine, we'll skip it.
You're welcome, devoted customer.
I don't need you anymore.
Here's one for you. Like lambs to the slather. If Buffalo Bill, the serial killer from Silence of the Lambs, were to run out of lotion, what lamb byproduct could he substitute into his creepy catchphrase? It rubs the castoreum on its skin, it rubs the lanolin on its skin, it rubs the shellac on its skin, or it rubs the ambergris on its skin. Okay, let's take a look. Ambergris is whale vomit, so no. Lanolin is a fatty substance that's extracted from sheep or lamb wool, and it's used in ointments. Feast your eyes upon this. Clicklet. If Albert Camus had used clickbait to write The Stranger, what would have been his first line? 11 things everyone called Ishmael knows to be true. The 13 most pleasurable parts of burning. Mother died today and the clapback was insane. Or exterminators hate him. This guy woke up transformed into a monstrous vermin. Okay, what'd you pick? Bad job. Mother died today is the first line from Camus' The Stranger. If you click on existentialist clickbait, nothing happens because life is meaningless. Round 1 is history. Hey, voice, show me the data, will ya?
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, you did this to yourself. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Player 1, your only hope is to answer quick before player 2 has time to screw. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Just wonderful, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
It's time for the first rule of AV Club. For this question, I was going to hook up my laptop to the TV. Oh, but I can't find the right dongle. Oh, dong it. If my laptop's dongle were the same relative size as a male sea turtle's dongle, about how long would that be? 1/64th the length of my laptop, 1/16th the length of my laptop, 1/2 the length of my laptop, or twice the length of my laptop? Oh, this'll be good. You knew that screw was coming, player 1. Didn't you say you wanted to change your name? And how'd we do? Interesting choice. Male sea turtles are extremely well endowed. Its penis size is roughly half its body length. Which explains why you never see them driving sports cars.
Hey, question.
At BingePipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question about great sex or a question about great sax? Choose on your devices now. Well, that was a waste of time. BingePipe will select the slightly less satisfying option.
La vie est un canard. 7.
This one's known as a question about great sex. Sit down, I've got some real hot goss. My friend went out with a plant last night who reproduces through exposed seeds. And I was like, girl, sounds like you went out with a real gymnosperm, angiosperm, endosperm, or pteridosperm. What'd you guys pick? Oh, hindsight. Is what you had in mind? Gymnosperms are plants that reproduce through naked or exposed seeds. She told me once you go gymnosperm, there's a lot of cones. The seeds are often in cones. Just cones everywhere.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
And now, close but not close enough encounters. Which title character is an alien? The Martian, the Giver, the Thing, or Her? So what'd you pick? The monster that attacks an Arctic research station did in fact come out of a ship from outer space. I hate confusing titles. I walked out of The Iron Lady furious it wasn't a movie about Meryl Streep fighting crime in a suit of armor. This one's called Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? The doctor that is.
What's tag?
Leslie Nielsen cleared a table with this in The Naked Gun. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? I love this part. I still believe in you. The correct answer is, in the movie The Naked Gun, actor Leslie Nielsen knocks over Queen Elizabeth II and pushes her across a table in an attempt to save her life. No queens were harmed in the filming.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
How about this one? The Neenies have it. What does it mean if you refer to Real Housewife Nene Leakes as Nene Leakes, nay Johnson? She's changing her name to Johnson, her maiden name was Johnson, her nickname is Johnson, or she's from a town called Johnson. Okay, who chose what? Well, it's come to this. Nay after someone's name is used to refer to their maiden or former name. Whatever you call her, say it to her face. You made it to the... Oh, was I talking? Silly me. Here's your clue. Alliterative Answers. You know what alliteration is, right? Good luck. massive wins! Congratulations, Player One. You won! Confetti, confetti, confetti! Oh, verbal confetti is easier to clean up. Enjoy.
You don't know Jack!
Hi, I'm Sam. I've lived in this quaint New England town my whole life, which maybe isn't that long to you per se, but to me, it's a lifetime. Maybe when you're coming of age in New England.
Hey, Ma! Grab that wicked pisser!
And you're a lobster.
Yeah, Ma, the one doing a monologue!
You gotta be ready to go out on your own.
It bit me! The lobster got in my car!
See you in hell!
It's parked in my car, Ma! The monologuing lobster is parked in my car in Harvard Yard, Ma!
Hi, I'm Mike Builder, CEO of Jackbox Games. Sorry, I mean VP of Binge Pipe Gaming. Everyone at what used to be Jackbox is thrilled to bring You Don't Know Jack to Binge Pipe. We've been working hard to make the best game possible, sometimes going weeks without sleep. And if the praise I've been getting from the invisible elves who live in my teeth is any indication, we've been very successful. But why stop there? Each time I take a sip of dark purple water from the Binge Pipe water cooler, I get a new $1 million game idea. Like Day Drinker, Pickle Police, Cyst Blaster 64, Toilet Race, Too Many Wedding Guests, Space Deniers, Dank Meme Summer Camp, Guess My Stepdad, Everybody Help Grandma, Gamblety Blamblety Duplety Dee Doo, and Wordspud 3. So if you love consumerism, keep your Binge Pipe subscription up to date, and who knows what you'll see next. I'm Mike Builder, and I'm saying this of Mike Builder's own free will.
Get ready for a block of classic You Don't Know Jack commercials from previous games. I'm Schmitty, your guide to the past here on You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio. Do you remember where you were when you first heard these classic commercials? I do. I was at work. Let's spin a few.
Oceans, palm trees, beach babes. This is Glug Light Lime.
Glug Light Lime is the only Glug Light beer that tastes like beer and also tastes like lime.
Volleyball, suntan lotion, swamp ass in your cargo shorts.
It comes in cans that feel cold, so you know the beer is cold. Guaranteed.
Cruise ship, hookah shells, mermaid porn. Let's punch a shark.
Specially designed to make your taste buds tell your brain they are tasting lime.
Get rejected by the beach babes, silent crying. Kick a sandcastle, hide your throw up in a seashell. Other stuff that guys do with lime.
Glug Light Lime. Tagline.
Glug Light.
Uber Nostrum.
It's delicious.
Uber Nostrum tastes just like candy.
I mean, it's tasty.
I enjoy the freedom of Uber Nostrum.
It takes the pain away.
Uber Nostrum.
Uber Nostrum makes me feel fresh.
Uber Nostrum improved my golf game.
I made $20,000.
I never knew love, and then I tried Uber Nostrum.
Uber Nostrum.
I haven't cried in weeks, I think.
You should take Uber Nostrum, just in case.
There's no downside.
It looks great. I look great.
I feel great now.
I feel good. Good.
Goodness.
Savory goodness.
Uber Nostrum.
This is going to sound strange, but I feel more like a woman.
I feel more like a woman.
Uber Nostrum changes lives.
Thank you, Uber Nostrum.
Thank God for
Uber Nostrum.
Binge Pipe, after a long, deep look inward, has decided to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we're not the bad guy here.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and the only thing better than being cool is being kind. Either there's two of you, or my double vision is back. And right this way, please.
Time for question 1.
First, horsing around. Imagine Sports Center were Sports Centaur, and they were all the centaurs, all the sportscasters. Oh, this is too much setup. Just tell me which of these punchlines contains a portmanteau. The Colts are a shoo-in. She sells saddles on the sidelines. Will the Broncos win? Nay. Or more like Eli Manhorse. Hope you like what you picked. Here's what you meant to pick. A portmanteau blends two words or titles together, a la Eli Manning and Manhorse. And if you cross Peyton Manning with a mule, you get something. He's old.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Introducing Humongous Father, Let Us Stop for Midday Meal. Imagine a family of giants is ambling across the earth and they want to stop for a picnic. What would be a nice, flat, dry place to lay their picnic blanket? A delta, an arete, a flat iron, or a mesa? So who got it? A mesa is an elevated section of land with a flat top surrounded by steep cliffs. This is the classic definition of a nuclear family. A family turned into giant freaks by radiation.
Why don't we do it for free?
There is no hiding from ostentatious. And mind your manners because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to list off names of 7 women, and for each one you tell me if it's a character from a Jane Austen novel or a character from an Austin Powers movie. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Jane Austen or Austin Powers. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. Here it comes. Frau Verbissena. Vanessa Kensington. Caroline Bingley. Robin Swallows. Emma Woodhouse. Katie Bennett. Fanny Price. You really excel in the middle lane. But player 1, you really dropped the ball.
Proactive measures have been enacted for customer fidelity.
Great, you summoned her.
Your failure has earned you a screw.
Remember, screwing during a question makes life tougher for your opponent.
Haha! Happy to engage with you.
I don't need you anymore.
Next up, what side of the conflict was Spider-Man on? Based on the length of the conflict, which of these wars was closest to being an infinity war? The 100 Years' War, the Reconquista, the Korean conflict, or American Indian War? Look sharp. You got screwed in the back, player 2. Scroll carefully. Who picked what? Topical, but no. Speaking of correct answers, the Reconquista lasted from the early 8th century to 1492, over 700 years. Although compared to an infinity, 700 is a snap. Way to screw, player 1. Here's that cash. Coming up, Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? It's monster.
Was a recurring monster in the NBC series Grimm. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Let's see who got it. Smart people choose this. Adelind Shade was a frequently seen witch-like creature on Grimm, played by actress Claire Coffey. I watch Grimm every morning. Don't talk to me until I've had my Claire coffee. Round 1 is dead to me. Time to see who is actually trying.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
And don't forget, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. Player 2, I'd answer fast if I were you, unless you're looking to get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
And now, cat scratch undiagnosed medical condition. So I'm trying out a new vet, and I'm not sure I like this guy. The vet diagnosed my cat Poopsie with catamenia, but something tells me that's not likely because cats don't sweat, cats don't menstruate, cats don't see color, or cats don't get dandruff. Brace yourself. You got hit by a screw, player 2. Hope you're a fast typer. Let's see how that shook out. Cats do sweat. It's why they don't play poker. Oh, look at this. Catamenia is another word for menstrual flow, but cats don't menstruate when they're in heat. Besides, Poopsie is a boy, I think. That screw is a good move, player 1. Have some cash.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
Oh, here's a good one. I'm a great singer! Imagine the chairs on The Voice malfunction, causing them to spin at potentially lethal speeds. I mean, imagine it. Okay, anyway, which judge would be spinning around at the same speed as Earth? Adam Levine spinning at 100 miles per hour, Blake Shelton spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, Alicia Keys spinning at 10,000 miles per hour, or Kelly Clarkson. Let's see who got it. Oh, you tried so hard. I'm not sure why you're trying to obliterate Kelly Clarkson, but I'll forward your name to the proper authorities. Remember this moment. Although the exact speed changes slightly depending on the latitude, the Earth roughly spins at a rate of 1,000 miles per hour. And if you spun the opposite direction of the Earth, you would go back in time. That's just science.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a loud question or a quiet question? Vote on your devices now. Your choices cancel each other out. Binge Pipe will select the slightly better option.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Up next, a quiet question. What is the name of Simon & Garfunkel's second studio album? Sounds of Silence, A Kind of Hush, The Quiet One, or Careless Whisper? What'd you guys pick? You're Killing Me Softly. Simon & Garfunkel released Sounds of Silence in 1965. I will now return to my normal speaking voice. Wait, do I always sound like this? I am so sorry.
Na 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 na.
Introducing the pineapple expression. Which translated film title is using the Hawaiian word mahalo correctly? Mahalo for smoking, mahalo my name is Doris, mahalo country for old men, or the long mahalo? Who picked what? Mahal, no, your name is not Doris. Well, I don't know, I guess it could be, but you're still wrong. Mahalo means thank you, as in the 2005 film Thank You for Smoking.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
This one's called Please No Mo. Let's say The Simpsons' Moe Szyslak left Springfield in season 40 to start a bar in Japan. What would his new establishment be called? Moe's Izakaya, Moe's Kuko, Moe's Sashimi, or Moe's Edamame? Okay, what'd you pick? An izakaya is a Japanese bar. It's time for the attack. Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. Flagging enthusiasm. I sure hope you've seen what's on some flags in your life. Good luck. Player 2 takes it! Nice work, Player 2. You won, which I'm pretty sure is the greatest thing you've done to date. Way to shut down the haters who said, "You don't know Jack!"
Bears versus more bears. We hired too many bears and not enough other types of animals.
Okay, so it's a bet. If you can get the coolest girl in school to go to prom with you, I'll take a gender studies class that will teach me that women aren't commodities and challenges based on archaic standards of masculinity.
You're on, man!
Yeah! Why can't I cry?
When I joined the religion, I was really hoping it was a cult, but later I figured out it was all on the up and up and not a cult at all. So I left.
Okay, class, start pedaling faster. We're going up a hill now. Really push it. We're going up. Watch out! Oh God, somebody just opened their car door and we just got doored. Okay, throw yourself off the bike. Good. Now call it out.
Binge Pipe is proud to resent You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, experts in youth culture.
I'm Cookie, and the spot where my intro joke usually goes has been sold by Binge Pipe to Flax & Myers Crude Oil. Flax & Myers, there's nothing funny about crude oil. 2 players. When this is over, one of you will be the winner and the other will be blaming your phone for being weird. What do you say, shall we?
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, wake up and smell the art. If you took a big bite of Botticelli's The Birth of Venus, due to the tempera paint the Renaissance artist used, how would it taste? Fishy. Grainy. Fruity. Or eggy. Okay, who chose what? No. Tempera paint, or egg tempera, contained egg yolk and was popular among Renaissance artists. The tempura shrimp at my local hibachi grill is the real work of art.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's known as Trippin on Friendship. Guys, great news. I got invited to an EDM concert by a group of frightening teenagers. They told me we're going to trip on mescaline, and I'm the one who needs to bring all the mescaline. Am I saying that right? Quick, where can I get some mescaline? A grocery store, a hardware store, a craft store, or a pharmacy? Hope you like what you picked. In a word, that is not the correct answer to this You Don't Know Jack question. Here it is, the wrongest answer. You will call the right answer by its name. Mescaline is a mix of assorted salad greens. Hold on, I think maybe those teens were talking about a psychedelic drug, which is too bad because, this salad is so good.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Take a good look at Han Solo lovemaking. And I can't resist the temptation. Let's do a this or dat. I'm going to read 7 titles, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a book in the Star Wars franchise or a popular virginity book according to Goodreads. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Star Wars or virgins. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Good. Before the Awakening. Lost Stars. Fallen Too Far. Sweet Evil. Dark Disciple. Losing It. Last Shot. You did it! Kind of. But player 2, you failed the best.
Customer satisfaction seems to have dipped.
Uh-oh, camp counselor's here.
Your lackluster score has earned you a screw.
Don't forget, screwing your opponent makes it harder for them to answer the question.
Just one more benefit of your Binge Pipe membership.
I don't need you anymore.
Why not try Beware of Gamers Bearing Gifts? Which of these would be a level from Super Mario Odyssey if it mirrored the story of Homer's Odyssey? Level 2, Riddle of the Yoshi. Level 5, Angry Goombas on River Styx. What's this? You just got screwed, player 1. You don't mind reading the fine print, right? So what'd you pick? You're thinking of Oedipus Rex, or you're just wrong. Will the correct answer please rise? Homer's Odyssey ends with the hero defeating all the men who tried to marry his beloved. He probably jumped on their heads or something. It's been a long time since I read it. Yeah, that screw was a good move, player 2. Here's your extra cash. There is no hiding from masked flusators. Which icky superhero is most likely to be a carrier of Lyme disease? Batman, Ant-Man, Spider-Man, or the Tick? I love this part. There are no small answers, only wrong ones. Lyme disease is a tick-borne disease. These communicable diseases are why I avoid shared superhero universes. That's it for round 1. Let's see those scores.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages. When the going gets tough, the tough gets another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws screw even harder. And you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. Player 2, your only hope is to answer quick before player 1 has time to screw. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
We didn't approve this point structure, but okay.
6 trombones is not a parade.
How about this one? That's Dumbledorable. What would be the best title for a Harry Potter spin-off where they cast the spell Beta Vulgaris? Fantastic Beats and Where to Find Them, Fantastic Geese and Where to Find Them, Fantastic Bees and Where to Find Them, or Fantastic Priests and Where to Find Them? Okay, let's take a look. Expelliarmus! Next time, try this. Beta vulgaris is the scientific name for beets. I hear they catch the villain red-handed. You know, because of the beets.
Hey, question!
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a tricky question? Or a blunt question? Use your device to select your preference. Here are the votes. You have chosen.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Behold, a blunt question. Snoop Dogg created which term for marijuana when he mispronounced a method of growing cannabis? Doobie, dank, chronic, or the devil's lettuce? Oh, look out. You got the pointy end of the screw, player 2. Let's flip the script on this question. So who got it? Farewell, Felicia. Were you thinking this one? One night, Snoop Dogg misheard someone say hydroponic, and a piece of slang was born. Hydroponics, of course, being the act of growing cannabis without soil using nutrient-rich water. At least that's what an older boy told me. Nice screw job, player 1. Enjoy your cash.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Here's one for you. Foreplay and the afterlife. Which of the following is an example of a bachelor in paradise? Lincoln getting wasted in Valhalla, Da Vinci showing off his abs in Elysium, Beethoven having a one-night stand in Tartarus, or Einstein chilling in a jacuzzi in heaven? And how'd we do? Albert Einstein was married twice, so you're double wrong. I really wanted you to pick this one. Leonardo da Vinci was a lifelong bachelor, and Elysium is another word for paradise. Next up, type equals squiggly bracket literature, comma, classic, squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
In case you don't know, BingePipe needs help categorizing some ill-gotten data.
Yes, Cookie. I can ask the question now. Do sisters be writing? Do heights be wuthering? And do I be sick with tuberculosis? Whose search history have we acquired? Virginia Woolf, Emily Bronte, Jane Austen, or Louisa May?
Okay, who chose what? Can't do anything right, can you? Emily Bronte had famous writer sisters, wrote Wuthering Heights, and died of tuberculosis.
Cataloging which humans died of which disease is just a hobby of ours.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Here we have Getting Nuts. I don't know why they don't want me eating pistachios while I host. Pistachio caught in throat. Airway blocked. Can't seem to. Exchange-o for CO. Exchange-o2 for CO2. Oh God. Exchange-o for C2O. Oh, I'm dying. Exchange-o3. Hope you like what you picked. Yes, breathable oxygen is O2 while we breathe out carbon dioxide. Wow, I just saw my life flash before my eyes. People sure pick C a lot. Welcome to the attack. I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. It would be my honorific. Movie titles and TV titles are full of titles. Have fun. Excellent job, Player 2. Winning by this much indicates not only an intellectual, but a moral superiority. Teach me.
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Of the animated sadistic duo Itchy and Scratchy. It's great. Itchy and Scratchy question. Perfect.
On account of the ball having faces painted on them back then, because then there were so many severed heads on the ground, you didn't know if it was a ball or a face. So, or a head. Or a head. Get it?
Although as you get older, all that poisoning